You know, it's very difficult for me to, and I know this sounds immodest to talk about myself, but it is difficult. And the only thing I can say is that my attitude with the audience and with whatever I do, I don't mind making fun of myself, being somewhat self-deprecatory, and to do material that may seem a little absurd, because it's fun, and it brings a smile and a laugh. And I like to deliver the laughs. Now, I feel, too, that over the years, both Chapman and I have been honest with our friends, and we've had fun with them. And we haven't been reluctant to make fun of ourselves. But there's a tight wire, there's a way to do that, you know, where people know that you're doing it, and they like you for it, because you're not fatuous and all those big words. Yeah. And you know, to humanize yourself and what you do, I think is a good thing. Because, you know, like with Batman, it's lasted, it's 45 years. So there must be something about it, you know. I don't think it's my legs. I'm not sure, except to say something that I've read and heard before, and that's always been my feeling, that Batman is not a character he's not an alien, you know what I mean? He's just a guy from here, and he went through a terrible, traumatic, sad thing, and as a result, he became totally dedicated and obsessed with training and fighting crime. Now, if you do that seriously, 24/7, you're a little dingy. I mean, you know, something's kind of wrong with you. You're maybe a taco short. But if you do it with humor and fun, I think it's lasting. And it's proved right. Now, the new movies, you know, Dark Knights, they make a lot of money and they're very successful, the franchise. But who knows how long those will last and be enjoyed. Because tastes change, the audience changes. But our little world out there never changes. You know, you could be 3 years old and see something, and then as you get older, you see something else, and you go on with it. There was a time when I became, I think, a little bit bitter and upset with what happened with typecasting. Because if you create a character that's really successful, and especially jumping around in a mask and cape and tights, you know, you can't see that character readily in other roles. And that's what happened for 3 or 4 years. And then I did theater. I went out and did all kinds of theater. I did music center downtown. I did whatever I could. I did really stupid movies, and just to keep working, you know, practicing my craft. And pretty soon I began to be accepted in other things. But then I learned to embrace Batman. Because why not? How many actors get a chance to still be here at this table with something they created that the audience still finds fascinating? You know, I'm very fortunate. So, you know, I embraced Batman. I think that it evolves in the sense that, you know, our lifestyles are very different. We're different people. But the moment we get together on the stage or whatever, that chemistry comes back, just like that. I mean, it's like Laurel and Hardy, you know. You just get that playful thing going, and it works. Yes, and I did that in other enterprises, you know, series. For example, The Big Valley and a bunch of other stuff. some movies. But there was a time when I would have loved to have played the Joker.
It's my job.
Or even Riddler. Sure. But not King Tut. Interesting. Yes. I've never been asked that. I think everyone, first of all, Marcello Mastroianni, because I don't know how many of you remember him, the great Italian actor, but he played romantic comedy beautifully, and Cary Grant. And an older actor that you saw in movies like The 39 Steps. You know, people like that, you know, you gather from and you learn from. But I know what my timing is. I know the gift that I have, if I may. And so all I do is try to use that. I love to do comedic, romantic,
so you guys are going to
rom-com of some kind. So that was fun to play Bruce Wayne in the movie.
Hey gang, Adam's going to get a star on the Hollywood Boulevard in 2012. So we're excited about that.
That's great.
Thanks a lot, gang.